it's Grandma Roseanne, and we're going to make, it's called little potato pillows. Oh my gosh, they are so good. But I really want you to try this one. I do. You're gonna love it. So what I have done is I boiled 2 large russet potatoes or 4 small ones. I peeled them, I boiled them, probably about 12 minutes until they were soft, tender, all the way through. Put them in a mixing bowl, all right? To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of cornstarch. You're going, what? You're saying, I've never seen anything like that before, and neither have I. And now we're just going to try not to get cornstarch all over me, but we're going to mix this until it becomes a paste. Not a paste, until it becomes a dough. Come and look at this now so you'll see what it's looking like at this point. See, it's just almost starting to come together, but not quite. You're going to know that it's right when it comes real pasty like this. It's a little bit sticky, but you can see that it's very doughy. So we're gonna let this cool down for a couple of minutes so I don't burn my fingers. So the type of cheese you want, whatever you like. Here I have a sharp cheddar and Monterey Jack that I have cut into cubes. I'd say any kind of cheese, but I don't think a soft cheese will do it for you. I think a soft cheese, as you're frying it, is just going to melt into the dough and it won't be recognizable. This will be recognizable. So what you want to do is, the main thing is you want them to be about the same size because of your cooking time. I have a deep fryer here. I'm bringing it up to 365, 375, and through there. If you don't have a deep fryer, just do it in your, in a skillet on the stove is perfectly fine, but you want to be sure that you have it at about that temperature. So I'm using a scoop because I want them basically about the same size. And then, come look. I'm just patting it out into a disc, like that. And because it's like Play-Doh, it picks up ever so easily. Put a little chunk of cheese in there and then fold it. Be sure you get it all enclosed. See that? You do not want your cheese to escape. So once I've done that, I've sealed it, then I roll it into a little ball and we continue on. Pat it down, and it's really easy to work with, surprisingly easy to work with. It's all that cornstarch in there. Okay. These would make a wonderful appetizer, you guys. Really wonderful. Or if you were doing, I don't know, maybe fish of some sort, this would be a nice little potato accompaniment to the fish. This is fun. It's like playing. And it's so much fun because you know how it's going to turn out. No, I know how it's going to turn out. You're going to be surprised. Whenever I make something, like I'm posting today, I'm posting a really wonderful side dish. It's spinach, onions, and mushroom. So good. I don't bother to tell my daughter-in-law to make it for the kids. They're 7, 9, 11. No way will they like that. But when I find something really good, like this, I call them and tell them, oh, you guys have got to make this one. They'll love this. Your children will go crazy for this one. These go very fast. You want your cheese to be uniform. This is how uniform I got them. Can you see that good? Oh. Home cooks get away with a lot. Professionals, no. Everything would have been perfect. Well, it's not perfect in my kitchen. But I do appreciate their skill. Okay, I think we have enough done to show you. So, I'm going to move this aside. Okay, now how many of you have round pillows? I don't think so. So what we're going to do is just a little indentation, just like that. Just press it down a little bit. I like to spray my pan a little bit just so everything doesn't stick. And they're going to go in for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side. Alexa, time 4 minutes. Now I'm just flipping them over, and for me, I mean, use whatever you have, but for me it's very easy to use some chopsticks. It's just easy for me to flop them over that way. If you don't have any chopsticks, it's a really good reason to go out for dinner at a great Chinese restaurant, and then you can take your chopsticks home. Some recipes I don't think are very polite. I don't. I think some recipes are incredibly difficult. I think a lot of times on your more complicated recipes, they don't tell you all the ins and outs, and then you end up failing at making it come out correctly. This recipe, honestly, you guys, it's very polite. It is. It just did everything the way it was supposed to. The dough became as sticky as Play-Doh. It's just great. I love this. And these little guys in here are darling. Can you come and take a look? See if you can see in here what we're doing? That's what they're doing. They're just cooking those potatoes. What cannot be excellent about mashed potatoes fried with cheese? I mean, really. I don't know that anything could get much better than that in my book. What I have here is a rack and some parchment paper under it because I don't really want to have to clean that entire counter. And now we are just moving these little puppies out. And I have salt ready because whenever you're frying anything, as soon as it comes out of the deep fryer or your skillet, whatever you're doing to it, as soon as it comes out of that, you want to salt it right away. So just a smattering of salt. Just a little bit. Okay, we just have to wait for them to cool down a little bit because I am not going to take a bite of that right now. I can't tell you how many times I burned my mouth trying to hurry something up so I could show you. I am not doing it with melted cheese in there. Well, here we are. Come on down here and let them look at this. Look, aren't they just darling? They are so cute, but it's all about how they taste. So, here we go. Sheer heaven. Wow, my goodness. Fried potatoes with cheese, oh my goodness. And it didn't take us very long. I mean, if you don't count cooking the potatoes, because those took like 12 minutes. But just forming them and frying them, not long at all. So, bon appetit. If you had fun, subscribe. If you like this little treat, give us a thumbs up and hit the little button, and you know I'm going to have the ingredients in the bottom. So please come back anytime you feel like it. I love cooking with you. Bye. Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought